Hey guys, welcome back to LA Noire. Detective Squidge on the case, unfortunately. So we did one homicide case last episode and we didn't do too badly. Let's try not to mess this one up. Let's do it. Okay, the golden butterfly. Oh, not another female victim.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Okay, so he said it sounds similar, what, to the last case? The Celine Henry case?
Did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps.
Thanks.
Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks,
It can be nice.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of
Yeah.
Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, but the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Right,
This is awful. Awful. Why
yeah.
can't we get any closer?
So, it does sound similar, doesn't it? Sorry?
So hey, what's going on over there?
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Okay, lead the way then.
All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell me what's going on.
Okay, the music. The music's kicking in now.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. You relax.
Here she is.
Oh, it is very similar. So she's had her clothes taken off, just like Celine. I wonder if she's got Tex BD. Oh, hang on, I can't see. No, she's got no writing on her this time. Like the lipstick murderer.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Okay, so it's saying it could be a copycat. Could be a copycat.
Signature mark is very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
She's strangled then. So the first one, Celine wasn't strangled.
What's this mark? A cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
I can't remember what ring, finger. I don't think it was a wedding finger, was it? Celine's, the ruby was taken off, the ruby ring.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Right, okay. Missing jewellery, fine. Okay, I think that's it with her. So let's chat to...
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
8.
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
See, is this now connected to the first murder? Because Celine Henry, there was size 8 footprints, but we caught, I can't remember his name, Mendez, was it? So there's size 8 footprints here. Is it just a coincidence? Okay, there's no confirmation then that they're 8. Just small footprints. Right, where's something else? Oh, there's a bag over here. Oh, what's this bit of money?
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Okay, so it wasn't robbery then. It was something else.
Another day.
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Deirdre Muller, Parent Teacher Association. So she's got a kid or kids. Is that it in there? Anything else in there? Right, fine. Alright, so music's died down, so that's...
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Right, so who is it? Hugo Mahler reported his wife missing this morning. Right. I guess we go into see him then. Have a few words with him.
You're behind the wheel.
He's very forceful now, isn't he? Cole Phelps.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Nothing wrong with casting an eye aside, is there? Having a little look. Right, let's go and speak to Hugo.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
What if she know? No, she won't know, will she?
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
It's weird though, seeing somebody like, I suppose this is 1940s. You could do this, but he's sparking up a cigarette.
Sit tight.
You couldn't do that now. Right, so let's look for some clues. Let's have a look. Right, I've had a look in the kitchen and her room, so found nothing yet. Some boots. Let me guess, size 8.
Work boots. Size 8.
Okay. Same thing. Okay, a size 8 is quite small feet. But again, we don't know it was the same footprints at the scene. We don't know the size. Okay, so it's a jewelry box. A watch box.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
So what does that prove then? It's just, it's hers? And looks like a ring box as well.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Okay, clue updated missing watch and rings. Okay, just says here, jewellery removed from body includes wedding band, Lady Elgin watch. Okay, the music's died down now, so we found all the clues. Let's go and speak to the little girl, the daughter.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her.
Yeah, we got some bad
Tell me
news.
she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Okay, missing rings and watch and rings.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Well, that's exactly what is missing, so truth.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
They have okay, same scenario as last time, isn't it? So last contact with the victim?
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
What? She was upset. Daddy came instead. Okay, she's looking like she's not telling the whole truth there.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
So we got a new clue, husband's alibi. Okay, so state of parents' marriage?
Your mom and dad are happily married?
No.
What are you saying? Of course they are.
No, they're obviously not. I'm going to go doubt for that.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's some
Your wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
I recognise that guy, as in from a real person, like he's an actor or something. Okay, so footprints at crime scene.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Well, we know he's lying because he's got size 8 boots in his bedroom.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Wow, because your size 8 work boots.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Small feet, small... Okay, missing persons report.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
We could say lie because... Oh, God. Because, well, it's a doubt or a lie. We have evidence in the notebook to say that she tried... I'm going to go lie.
And you didn't report that she was missing till this morning? That's very unusual, Mr. Muller. Not to mention suspicious.
Look, I was annoyed with her. That's why I was waiting for her to come home. Why, you telling me something different?
I was just going to go about the husband's alibi. Hang on, let's back out of it a second.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Right, I'm just going to go with doubt on this one. Okay, I'm just going to go doubt.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Okay, we got that right. Okay. So yeah, this is the alibi for Hugo.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, again, we know that's... Well, it's not again, but this is a lie because we have that alibi in the book.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Right. Husband's alibi.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Yeah, and your history of violence.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Well, again, we know that's a lie. It's not looking good for him, is it? Let's be serious.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Well, we got this butterfly brooch purchased for Deirdre Moller after domestic violence incident.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
That'd be like the nosy neighbour then, I expect. Yes, nosy neighbour?
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this
All
bum
right.
downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Really? He's putting stuff in the incinerator still now? Surely he would wait a bit.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Right, okay. These guys are always fast as hell. Tackle. Can we tackle him? Oh, God. Oops. Right, let's keep going. I'm not sure what happened then. Oh, where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Yeah, I lost my hat. I always seem to be losing my hat. Right, we got our partner there, Rusty. Just gonna stop him.
Enough running, Hugo! Hands where we can see them.
Oh, okay, let's see what's in the incinerator then. Oh, shoes.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
Bloody shoes.
I can explain the blood.
Can you?
Get him booked in at Central Officer.
We ought to get this
And
checked.
put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
This is a short case, isn't it?
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Okay.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Okay. Shall I do that then? There's a phone box over here.
You wait. 5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
I'll do it. You relax. You go back in the car, Rusty.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, detective unit.
Can we get
Phelps,
Ray Pinker and a
1247.
technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street?
How can I help, detective?
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall.
I need an
to look
address on a
after young
Belmont
lady.
high school.
Checking for you, detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big
Okay.
case and got
So maybe the
promoted?
case isn't over yet then. Let's go to the school.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Return to Central Morgue. Should we go there first then? Should we go to the morgue? Let's go to the morgue.
You can drive.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimonii.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
I think these detectives just want an easy time. They just want to blame somebody, put them away, case closed, go to the pub. Right, let's go and see our mates.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Oh, I'll do it then. I'll go as if you just told me, but... Ah, right, okay. Don't know, that looks quite a good match. Would you say so to me? I reckon it's that one. Definitely not that one. Doesn't look like this one either. Oh, is this one?
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Marine rope or bell rope?
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
So are we looking for a minister? Is Hugo a minister? Or does Hugo... Oh, I don't know what's going on now. Right, the music's still going, so maybe some other clues we can see. It is a size 8.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember who got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
There's more going on. Look at the body.
We've got to nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Okay. Right, the music's ended now. That's it now. Done. So, it looks like it is this Hugo then, the husband. Okay. So I suppose then what's our next destination? Do we have to go back to the score for whatever reason? Let's go and do that. Okay.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
No, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out.
That's what I sometimes do.
Car 11K, car
I've had too much whiskey.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Muller. has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K code 2.
11K en route. Step on it.
Well, they say was it her car then?
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
New point of interest, child molester. What? Where's he gone? Right, he's got a good distance on me already. Child molester. So this is just like a little kind of throw you off the scent, I think. Maybe? I don't know.
He went that way.
Yeah, I can see, love, thanks. Another fast runner. I think Phelps needs to get to the gym. Or something. Should I catch him up now, so hopefully I can do a tackle. No, it's still too far away. I don't know, is there a way to run faster than I'm already am? You can't tackle him yet. Oh. I feel like I'm running through the whole of LA. Oh, here's our partner now. Thanks, Rusty. Oh, he wants to fight. What was the controls again?
That's far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
What is that off? Oh, right in the face, right in the nose. Love it.
What's your name?
There's a child
Who's
molester there.
asking?
Child molester.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Achievement unlocked. Keep
You're
a
under
lid on.
arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Oh, this is a butterfly. What? This is a gift.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm going to take out my gun, and I'm going to count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Okay. Complete a brawl without losing your hat. That's okay. So where are we now? What's this? Is this a car? Is this the
Running
same?
skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Is this a similar rope to what we saw in the morgue? And we got another. So it wasn't a crowbar. It was what do you call them? A wrench?
From a Chrysler. Could be important.
Tire iron. From a Chrysler. And we got a shirt or something.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
HM Moller is a mechanic. What does Eli do for a living? So this isn't the mechanics overall then. Okay, core, new objective, core central. Okay, phone box.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Return to Central for the interrogations. Okay, let's do this then. Let's do it.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Okay, charge a suspect with murder.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
We got a stakeout down on 2nd.
Who do we speak to first then? Let's go this way then, I guess.
Hey, I gave his
Captain,
wife a tap.
we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
So this guy, our boss, is it named Leary? No, he hates this guy, this Eli. But I don't think, I don't know, did Eli do it?
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Well, has this guy got size 8 footprints? That's what we need to do. We need to check out his feet.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
Well, can we just not check his feet? Which I doubt him. I'm going to use intuition here. Come on, community. Don't let me down. I reckon it's doubt. Yes, it's doubt. It's got to be doubt then. Okay. Let's do this.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
Do you think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
He's quite open to his offences. What was that? What was that? Uniform.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
See, again, I would go doubt just because he's doing the same actions as he did in the last question. Doubt.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
So hang on, that was his bloody uniform then.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
He's looking at me straight as a... I reckon he's telling the truth. Any rope would do him fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. It stays tied.
Okay. So motive for Moller murder.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. Ain't done nothing like that.
What if he saw the husband? See, again, that's to me. I'm just going to doubt it again.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Oh, so this is weird though. This I'm just overthinking it. Those overalls are his, so they can't be Moller's. Should we question? Let's leave interrogation.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
So he thinks it's Muller.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me.
Okay, we'll talk to. I'm still not really sure, but I'm sure I don't know. He had size 8 feet, didn't he? And the uniform pointed to him.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Okay, why did you get rid of those shoes?
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
God. Shall I use another intuition point? I want to say doubt. %61% truth. Okay.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin him.
Okay, access to braided rope.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
See, now he looks like he's lying or doubt. I'm going to go doubt on this one.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Okay, access to tire iron.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Hang on, let's look at the logbook a second. So there's a tire iron. Okay, I'm gonna go doubt on this one. No, I'm gonna just go lie. Cause it's, oh god, oh God's sake. I'm gonna go doubt.
You're gonna die for this, Mueller. Better give me something if I'm gonna believe your story.
My conscience is clear. You can't badger me into admitting anything.
Oh, that one's wrong. Maybe I should have done lie then or something. Okay. Victim's vehicle recovered.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Right, I'm gonna go doubt on that one again, only because he's doing the old eyes. We still know those work clothes are Eli's, so I'm gonna go doubt. You look shifty.
It was you, Hugo. I'm offering you a chance to come clean on this.
For the last time, I did not kill my wife.
Oh my god.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, all fair and love and war.
Right, okay. I think mainly based on this green overall, stenciled with initials HM, which is Eli's, and the fact we got the rope come from the marina, I think we have to
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand
arrest.
jury. Face was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Eli.
Find the goddamn evidence.
Right, here we go.
I think I've said about all I'm gonna say. Well, no, it can't be Moller because we know that the shoes were actually rabbit's blood. It's got to be this guy.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat. I ain't a killer.
Maybe it wasn't him. See, I don't reckon it was either of them. Oh, no, that's what I'm talking crap now. Talking crap.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
So we got it right, or what? Case closed. Right, it looks like we've done it. 12 out of 12 clues found. 13 out of 15 questions. I'm still trying to think about that case. I almost think that it wasn't Eli. And I actually think it probably wasn't any of them. Eli Rooney can expect a warm welcome from Captain Donelly and the District Attorney. Okay, fantastic. All right, guys, hope you've enjoyed that episode. And I will see you on the next one. Ta-da.
We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Belt, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why
Why they look so sullen? They're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Yet this golden boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
貴様、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Anyway, guys, see ya.